Let's decide. If he scores his next goal at Shane, then he's starting. And if he doesn't, then he's not.
Life is never simple in the world of Dorking Wanderers. A stunning away win to Farnborough was followed by a disappointing home draw against 10-man Maidstone United. And with the Wanderers heading to Chelmsford and Slough in their next 2 games, Mark needs to refine his squad so that he not only has enough players, but so they can be competitive going into a really tough period of matches.
So you know we got coming in, didn't you? Remember that bloke who scored that brilliant goal against us for Saturday night, the left winger?
Randall.
Will Randall. Yeah. So he's coming in a minute.
Oh, at home?
Yeah. You loved him, didn't you?
He was really good.
He doesn't offer like a player.
Really good player.
Yeah, how good is he?
Really good player. He just drifted off from the wings to come inside.
Proper player.
Where is he now?
He's in a wheelchair.
Brilliant.
He's
He's in home.
well, we
Did you notice that guy? Yeah, I remember. I didn't.
we put out the job description saying you must have tendinopathy, and he has got it. So he ticks every single box. So for Saturday then, so it's 13. Seb's got the shits and the bug, but he's open, he's okay. Is it including Seb?
Yeah.
Does that include Charlie?
No, doesn't include.
I'm expecting Charlie to play.
As much as we would like to keep this one out of the show, we do need to touch on it a little bit. Captain Charlie Carter has had a baby, but things got complicated and the baby's not doing so well. So the last few weeks have been hard on Charlie and his family. Still, he has come back into training over the last week or so, and with the Wanderers only having 13 fit players, he may well be up for having a run out on Saturday. In other news, Baz Fuller is going out on loan, and Mark's searching for a loanee to bring in and cover the current dearth of midfielders.
I put a message into the boy at Wimbledon, but we're just looking at like centre midfield it's not a short-term issue. Like Josh Taylor's like, we don't think anywhere near it. Charlie's out there laughing today, which is good. You can essentially write off the midfield. Will, let us know if we need a breather on the way in, mate. He's good to see you, mate. Yeah, he's good to see you. He's like, why are we signing someone fucking injured? That's what he's saying to me.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. I've watched all the clips. I see he wearing a pair of gloves. I messaged him straight away, didn't I? I had to. I felt a duty to all men to say, Will, I've just hit a fucking red flag here. Do you know what I mean? Fucking.
The return of Charlie would be a real boost for the side, and that's got Mark thinking. For attacking midfielder and longest-serving player, James McShane is close to a comeback after nearly a year out with an ACL tear. What if he could do 20 minutes at Chelmsford?
I'm genuinely thinking, why can't McShane go on the bench Saturday and come on for 10 minutes if need be?
But he's had no contact so far, I don't think.
Yes, said any now, no.
That's
The first contact might be the centre half.
That sounds like a take the piss.
No, I totally get it.
I genuinely hadn't finished that sentence when I started it.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the piss.
Well, just say, if he gets kicked, what's the problem?
No, nothing. He hasn't trained yet, has he? All his testing markers were
But what is his training?
Contact. He needs contact now.
Right, for what reason?
Because he's had no contact. So he needs to experience someone knocking
But I could do that now.
Yeah,
I could go and smash him now.
You'll do it controlled.
Yeah.
He needs it uncontrolled.
But
He's
is
wondering
it a
about putting
threat?
him on the bench on Saturday.
I definitely wouldn't do that. Definitely not.
Let's decide. If he scores his next goal at Shane,
Yeah,
then he's starting. And if he doesn't, then he's not.
That's fair enough. Vic, he's got nothing on his.
Close enough. That's close enough. You feel all right?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to play Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah? Perfect, mate. Fucking love that.
If you looked at that volley he did, only that, you'd think, yeah, he was brilliant.
McShane looks fine, doesn't he? McShane looks like he could play.
Hey, he's blowing.
Is he blowing?
He's blowing.
Fuck's sake. But if he weren't blowing, if you hadn't been out 9 months and he weren't blowing and he'd done contact.
And he was fucking Ronaldo.
Listen,
He'd be all right.
Mac, I'm going to ask you a question. You can think about the answer. That's not an ideal start.
Yeah, that answers your question.
Do you reckon you could do 10 minutes Saturday? If you had to come on? Just screen and shield, 10 minutes, Macca. Okay, there you go, that's that then. Overridden by everybody.
Chelmsford Football Club is probably notable for many reasons, but for us here at BOA, we mostly think of the time its manager, Robbie Simpson, allowed us to film in his dressing room instead of Mark's, when the Clarets came to Meadowbank and Mark missed the match to attend a wedding in Ireland. For Robbie is a friend of the show, thanks to our first manager, Barks. And long before we made a YouTube channel, we interviewed Robbie about his life in football. We used it in our concept film, but I've not seen that in ages. We'll have to put that on BOA Plus for our members. Chelmsford FC was established in 1878 by the local lawn tennis and croquet club because they needed something to do in the winter. In 1938, the club was reformed as a professional outfit and named Chelmsford City, despite Chelmsford not becoming a city until 2012. They were pretty successful in the 60s and they regularly applied for Football League status, and they had their efforts thwarted 17 times before eventually giving up. City got into the National League South in 2008 and they've made it into the playoffs on 10 occasions since without ever winning promotion, and they suffered a heartbreaking exit last year after Robbie Simpson, in his 4th year in charge, led them to a record 2nd place finish in the league with their highest ever points tally. Still, the playing staff has changed dramatically since then and Robbie is rebuilding. The club is sitting 11th in the table and the fans are hoping the team can find the form that took them to within 2 games of glory. Dorking, meanwhile, have been boosted by the return of Charlie Carter and the loan signings of winger Will Randall from Ebbsfleet and dynamic Wimbledon midfielder Morgan Williams. And as Chelmsford have only lost once at home this season, Mark wants the preparation to be perfect to give Wanderers the best chance of taking all 3 points.
This is it's a really small pitch. And because of that, I know all the basics in football matter. Giving your mate information if he's got a bit of time fucking matters. Yeah, because it's hard to play the way you would normally play. Not hard, but it's just like you need to fucking do things quickly. Because it's so easy to cover ground. Young is ideal for this pitch. He will cover so much ground because it's small. So conversely, the opposition, they can press you really easily. So you've got to move the ball quickly, really fucking quickly. The bench would be the 2 new lads, because I don't know fucking anybody. Morgan, yeah? Introduce yourself. Will, that's it, Will. That's it, that's his name. Will, that's it, yeah? Right. I'm joking, Will. Right, Will Randall and Morgan, okay, yeah, Williams. If they play a 4-2-3-1, yeah, we are just standing on them so the keeper kicks it. Remember your roles, okay, yeah? Right? If they play that way, 4-2-3-1, Theo, you and Alf are just standing on them. Yeah, wingers, standing on them. They want that first pass because they want to turn it into areas. We want the keeper kicking long. And just remember the old thing in your head, me saying balls, high balls, just keep the fucking ball moving, okay? Good stuff.
2 new signings, Charlie back. It looked like you were going to have a bare 11 at one point, but now you've almost got an embarrassment of riches, but with a couple of caveats around them.
Look, in reality, new players in teams, it takes fucking ages. It took sort of 2 to 3 weeks to get sort of Rob Milson and that little pocket, Jack Young. As it goes, we won matches, didn't we? When we was under pressure with them new boys. I mean, but I'm expecting it to take a while. But what I would say is, certainly in the case of Will, massively experienced, I'd say at this level, but he's never played at this level. He's only ever played National League or League Two, and he's 27, and he hasn't had a fall from grace. He's just turned the wrong way around the fucking motorway. Literally just one bad move, and he can't believe what's happened to him. Full strength for one hell of a team this year. And I still think there's plenty of time to get there, and I'm glad we are rebuilding as we go along. Because if we just sat on what we've got, we'd be in trouble. So yeah, not enjoying it, no, not really, not at all. But if Will Randall fucking gets round the back like John Barnes, puts it in the top corner, I've had the best week of my life.
We've had the club for 3 months now, so we're just learning the ropes. As you can see, there's lots going on today. We're always got lots of volunteers down here, so I'm sort of trying to help them, coordinate them. We've had electricians down here yesterday, fixing stuff. We're trying to regenerate the club, let's say, from the last few years.
I've been involved on and off since I moved to Chelmsford in 1977, so quite a while. I went to the old ground
quite a few times, and then obviously when the football club was exiled initially to Malden and then Billericay, I had 3 young children, so I didn't follow them there. But upon the team's return in 2006, pretty soon in that season I got involved, and I always talked to people. There was a couple of guys trying to sell Christmas raffle tickets, not doing a very good job, so I said, would you like some help, being the foolish person I am? And since then I've become chairman of the supporters club for a period of time. I'm now just a volunteer helper. I do what I can.
On a whole, we probably where I would expect us to be at this point. There's some tough teams in this league. Obviously you've got your Dorkings, your Torquays, your Maidstones, who generally will always be up there. But from how we've started and how we're playing, we're doing all right. Obviously, a bit of fine tuning. I'm sure Robbie will get it, grill him, and Drury will get him going. It just needs, I think, just one spark. And then, like last season when we went on an 8-game unbeaten run, that will just click at some point.
Yeah, as I say, we've had electricians down here. We're going to get a lick of paint out and start getting a bit more claret around the ground and stuff. So there's some really easy, quick wins. Getting the structure of the org chart right. Some quite boring behind the scenes stuff that needs doing. Clearing the debt we're doing. So there's a list as long as your arm of things to do. What we need is the resources to do that, whether that's financial resources, whether that's the right people to come in and help us do that. So that's one of the things we're working on at the moment is, I'm fortunate I've got a successful business and I'm using quite a lot of my resources from there in terms of money and people. But we need to make sure that it's sustainable in the longer term as well for the club.
One Robbie Simpson. It's only one Robbie Simpson. How long have you been there? 5 years?
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it? I was just saying about that game. Remember COVID? We played the last ever game, was I? Yeah, it's mad.
Come in!
Why did they have mascots wearing bibs then?
I think there's any ball boys as well.
Come on, you fucking wanderers. They're tucked in, aren't they, yeah? Sell them a dummy. They're well tucked in. They're well tucked in. Charlie, come on! Get off him! Alf!
On a relatively small pitch, Chelmsford are playing a 4-2-3-1 system, and with Dorking playing their standard 3-5-2, that means it's a man-for-man game. When the home side get the ball, Dorking are to press and force the keeper to go long, while at the back, they need to use the overload to keep possession and progress the ball up the pitch. It's the kind of setup Mark hopes for, as long as his players can get it right.
Jordan!
Tone, yard on him. Jordan!
The Clarets fly out of the blocks and get an early half chance.
Come on, George. Hey!
Ref! Fucking hell! Come on,
He's in
ref!
it.
He's done, ref!
An extremely early booking for Brad Williams could prove to be an issue, should he want to try and break up an attack in the next 89 minutes.
Tuck in now.
Chelmsford deal with the free kick and set off on a counter.
Nice, Joe.
No idea how Jimmy didn't get a yellow there, but Chelmsford aren't waiting to find out.
Freddie's getting cut now.
Charlie Ruff drives low and wide as the home side look mad keen to get in front. Charlie Carter is playing like a man on top form, rather than one who hasn't played in a month, and the Clarets are struggling to stop him.
On your own, Shah! Straight line, take him away! Straight line! Far post! Far post! Get him! Get him!
Oh, you've got to die there.
Love that.
Tony! Tony! Get your lot tighter! Tone! They've had 3 shots in 3 minutes!
This has been a hectic opening, and it's not calming down anytime soon.
What a finish, mate.
Within 4 minutes of his first game back, Charlie Carter has scored the opener, and it's a heartfelt moment for the club captain, and his teammates rally around. Oddly, Chelmsford haven't bothered to pick Charlie up in the middle, so when Josh Brooking crosses the ball, Carter is unmarked, and that allows him plenty of space to guide the ball with his right foot over the outstretched hand of Woody Williamson in the Chelmsford goal.
When they've committed forward there, they've literally every fucking, even the pivot was on the edge of the box.
Mark's seen the potential for counter-attacks, although a more immediate concern is what Tony's doing with his left foot.
Fuck me.
A kick to the midriff would be fine if this was Street Fighter 2, although the referee isn't quite as concerned about it as the Dorking bench thought he would be. Still, Mark doesn't want Tony defending man for man on a yellow card.
We're going to have to go to back four now, okay? We're going to have to. We can't leave him man for man defend on a fucking yellow. They're fucking quick. It's ridiculous. We're going to have to. It's like take him off for back four, so get folks to go down, Dean. Yep. Get him to go down.
Mark wants a timeout so he can rearrange the team.
Ben. Hit. What is it, this straight down the back here, yeah?
Listen to me, yeah? Listen to me. We're going to go to a back four, because we can't have time man for man defending on a yellow. Okay, it's game changing shit, which works for us. We're 1-0 up. All right. Pass! 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 Go backwards! Go backwards! Backwards!
Got to go over hit. Right?
Charlie?
Calvin Kalala's effort is deflected wide as Chelmsford have yet another chance past them by.
He's won 2 headers against Dan, by the way.
He's won both. He's the target every time. Swap Brennan from being spare, put Brennan on the lad. Was it 22?
Yeah, Dan Gallagher was picking him up.
Yeah, you need to
Dan's
swap.
pick him up.
No, get Brennan. Him over, Brennan to pick him up. Sideways, Jordan! Jordan, fall back! No, no, no. We're passing to their extra fucking men.
Slide in. Let's go, Alf.
Save that.
The move was not quite what the gaffer wanted, and yet Alfie still ends up having a decent chance to double the lead. Only for Woody Williamson, who we can only assume grew up in an Enid Blyton novel, to tip around the post.
Chaz.
Look at fucking marking him. He literally just runs. Yeah, but did you see him?
No.
He ran front post, I was marking him. You've got an extra man!
For the second time today, the Chelmsford defence looks at Charlie Carter in the box and comes to the conclusion that he's of little threat. So they leave him be. And when the corner comes in and Tony Craig nods the ball back across, Charlie rises unimpeded to head home and make it 2-0.
Dan! Well done! Dan! We've got an extra man! Don't go long! Boys! Boys! Don't go long! You've got an extra man!
With 4 at the back, Dorking can afford to play it around and avoid trouble, or they can set Jordan Norville-Williams off on a marauding forward run.
Straight line! On your man! Straight line on your man! Straight line on your man! Straight line! Charlie's there!
Ah, George!
He doesn't get very far, and Foyo takes the chance to pop a shot in Harrison Fawkes' direction.
Don't bother, Tone.
We need some Cow the Dragon style stuff. There we go. When Alfie goes into a 50-50 with Archie Tamplin, it's a bit like that scene in The Matrix 3 when they punch each other at the same time and the buildings blow up.
Forward! They're forward now!
Theo Alexandru would love to get a goal or assist here.
Oh! Shoot! I mean, mate, that is harder to miss.
In Jimmy's defence, the defender does get a foot to the ball and Alfie's got to put it through about 10 people, so a bit harsh maybe. Chelmsford can put the 2-goal deficit down to two major elements, a failure to mark Charlie and their inability to beat Harrison.
Fucking how does he get fucking space, man?
Always wanted you to go to space, man.
Charlie, how'd you feel, mate? Fucking brilliant goals, mate. Well done. Unbelievable, Char. Yeah, we're 2-0 up here. We're 2-0 up here, yeah? Let's take our break. Tactical only. You're coming off tactical. Bobby, we're 2-0 up. We don't need Theo. You're going on, okay? Listen, the game's stretched. Our +1 in this game now, right? Our extra man. Yeah, this is us, that half. Our extra men is there, yeah? That's our extra men. So when we're playing out a minute ago, we don't ever need to ping the ball. Since we've gone to a back four, we don't know whether to stick or twist playing out. So you boys at the back, Jordan, you should be thinking, if my bloke tucks in, I'm a +1. Yeah, makes sense, yeah? Bobby, if that bloke jumps, which he has a few times, now, you're out. Yeah? 2-0, great scoreline. Next goal, okay? All right, come on.
After walking around a bit, Alfie can feel a twinge in his knee.
Alf, just don't do the block tackle. If you can get away with it, just don't go in for those block tackles. I know it's tough, but it's honestly the stop now is going to be what's killed you. Yeah. Now that you've, yeah.
You're not, no? Okay, all right. Theo, you're going to stay changed. 1 second. 1 second.
With Theo already getting undressed, Mark's going to have to make a decision, and pretty quick.
No, genuinely, he's just telling me he's injured. That's why I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to do. That's why. We're not fucking about, honestly.
You can get more from Bunch of Amateurs on BOA Plus. For as little as £1 a month, you can get access to extended episodes on Patreon and on YouTube memberships. The supercut of this Chelmsford ep is 1 hour and 15 minutes long. You also get behind-the-scenes content, rewatches with me, the narrator, and special guests like Mitch the Kitman and Alfie Rutherford, and maybe Niall McManus if he turns up. You get the post-match interviews.
Fuck you, Drew.
The team talks.
You need to fucking liven it up when you're gone! I'm telling you!
And navel-gazing in the coach chats.
I mean, the bottom line is we're hanging in there.
Anything we shoot that doesn't make the episodes tends to find a home on BOA Plus. And by signing up, you're supporting the channel to make sure we get to keep making the show. So head to bunchofamateurs.com to find out more about our memberships. With Alfie injured and Theo not particularly suited to the lone striker role, the gaffer wants to shuffle the pack and throw newbie Morgan Williams into the mix. He's so new that we didn't even have a close-up of him to show you earlier in the episode to set this storyline up. Chelmsford started the first half the brighter team, so it seems the Wanderers are countering that in the second, with Charlie Carter defying expectations with his energy and strength.
Oh, Theo! Oh, it's fucking bread and butter for him.
Theo knows that's the kind of chance he would normally gobble up.
Well done!
In training, mate, that's a goal. 19 out of 20 in training, that's a goal.
Be really busy, have the game in front of you, don't get past the game, play it like a double sort of defensive bit, but obviously press them.
Morgan is soon involved in the game and, well, he looks pretty good.
Give it to him.
Oh, lovely pass. Left foot across goal.
It has been refreshing to have a half where the bench didn't get annoyed at the referee and even complimented him on the way in. But let's be honest, that wasn't going to last.
Help out, Jim! Jim, help out!
Josh! There it is, well done, there it is.
Yes, youngie. Well done.
How can you fucking hit that and not that? That's fucking bollocks.
For what? That's shit, ref.
Ref, ref.
You can't blame him, ref. It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault, ref.
What's that?
Ref, that is unbelievable. Why have you turned this in? Why are you giving yourself a bad half, ref?
The free kick gives Jordan Greenidge a chance to do something in the box, and Tony Craig does just enough to put him off without fouling him, apparently.
Good block. Love it, boys. Good block.
Unsurprisingly, Charlie's legs are beginning to seize up, and that gives Mark a chance to have another timeout.
How are you feeling? Yeah.
We're back. Listen to me. We're back three, yeah? Jordan, back three. You're Mark. They're 3-5-2, yeah? Yeah? Brennan, right at the three.
It's another formation change for the Wanderers as they look to see the game out. The thing with that is, the players aren't too interested in seeing out a 2-goal lead. They want more.
No time out! No time out! No time out, boys! Time out! Hey! We've got +1!
Well done.
It's impossible to imagine the emotions Charlie Carter is feeling right now, so we won't even try. We'll just celebrate his first hat-trick for the club, finished in style after Williams and Young combined to slip him in. And for the third time today, the Chelmsford defence elects not to bother marking Charlie, who slots the ball in for 3-0.
Charlie, I mean, that's if his finishes like this, mate, that's another fucking story altogether, innit? Phenomenal. Briggsy, warm up, mate. You'll do it, yeah? You better go up top, yeah, with Jimmy, yeah?
Let's go, DG, come on! Superb, well done.
Standing, Chaz.
Superb, Chaz.
Winger Matt Briggs goes up front to give Charlie a well-deserved rest, while Morgan Williams is keen to show exactly how good he is at passing the ball.
Right, mate, yeah.
Oh, where is it?
Can't promise anything, but I
Who's that, Briggsy?
Both get ready, yeah? Let's go. Both of you warm up. Yes! Fucking yes!
Morgan Williams plays the pass of the match, picking out Jimmy Mewett, who does a chop thing, I think that's what they call it, before firing low at goal. Woody Williamson climbs down from the magic faraway tree to stop the efforts, only for Matt Briggs to bounce the ball past him and score within seconds of coming on to make it 4-0.
Tell you what, it's a fucking bit of great second half by us, you know. Really good. So good, Charlie, mate. Brilliant, mate. Unbelievable. Speechless. Speechless, mate.
With the game about to end, there's one last tackle that inadvertently takes out a supporter.
What's that?
Someone's collapsed in the crowd.
They've hit the ball hit him on the head. The ball hit him on the head.
The ball hit him on the head?
When that last tackle, it hit him on the head. Oh, well done, mate. Fucking hell. Did you not hear it? See it? When the tackle, the ball flew out and it hit someone on the head and then went up. I mean, it went on that little stand bit.
Well, we hope they're okay, for it was a dramatic ending to a match that, for once, didn't have Dorking freaking out about conceding a late equaliser.
I love that. Well done, boys.
Good pass. Well played, mate.
Thanks for watching Bunch of Amateurs. You can support us in a variety of ways. You could join BOA Plus, go to bunchofamateurs.com for more, or you could just hit the like button and maybe the subscribe button. And if you're feeling really generous, leave a comment. All of that stuff helps us with the algorithm. Then we get to make more shows. And like I say, on BOA Plus, you get to see loads more, like the supercut of this episode, which is more than twice the length of the one you just watched.